Hi everyone, my name is Johannes Storvik, CTO at TECHNIA. Together with me I have Phillippe Rinero, R&D Director, responsible for our cloud-based integration solutions. In this video, we will show you how our SAP connector enables a fully automated flow of information from design and engineering in 3DEXPERIENCE to supply chain and manufacturing in SAP. Enjoy!
Okay, so now we are in SolidWorks, starting by searching for our existing excavator product in 3DEXPERIENCE. And as you can see, we already have some different versions of it, but we will start by opening this A revision, which does not yet have the LED light that we want to add at a later stage. So this is what the excavator looks like. It's a greatly simplified product, of course, but this is mainly to illustrate a typical way of working. And as you can see on the right side in the 3DEXPERIENCE panel, you have direct access to live information, live status on this excavator and all the parts directly from 3DEXPERIENCE. And you can also see that all of these parts are already been released. Switching to 3DEXPERIENCE, so this is the web user interface, the 3D dashboard, where you can also see the simplified representation of the excavator, which can be easily accessed by anyone in the company with a login to 3DEXPERIENCE. All of these parts originates from SolidWorks, and all of these parts already have an enterprise item number assigned from SAP. We can also easily access other information related to the product, not only the 3D models, but you can see the metadata, the enterprise item numbers, other relevant metadata. It could also be synchronized from SolidWorks. And you can also then access related information like documents and so forth. Now we get to the point where we want to introduce this change. So we have received and imported our step file from the supplier of the LED light. And the designer just wants to put it in place and mate it to the assembly. See that we already have a pre-drilled hole where the LED light is going to be inserted. You can also notice that on the right side, you can see that all the components and the bill of material for this LED light is also available it has also been imported and will be available in 3DEXPERIENCE. In many cases, since this is a purchased component, you would only like to care about the assembly level when sending this information to ERP, but that is something that is can be configured if you want all levels of the bill of material or only the levels that you are building in-house be transferred. So those are flags that can be set as part of the integration to 3DEXPERIENCE. So now the change has been made, the LED light is put in place, and we are saving the updated assembly back to 3DEXPERIENCE. We can also add a revision comment to explain what kind of changes have been made. So the files are now, the updated files are now uploaded to the 3DEXPERIENCE cloud, and we can see that the status changes and that we now have an updated version of the product. Then Philip, we are switching to the TIFF Cloud user interface.
Exactly. Here we can see the administrator have access to all the jobs, and as expected, there is one job about this LED lights. LED light has been transmitted to SAP automatically, and there is a new number 13378. So this is a number of the new SAP product. Here we can see that in the admin UI we can access all the integration. So here we have the SAP integration, we have integration with other tools, and on each integration we have some parameterization. Here we can map attributes between 3DEXPERIENCE and SAP, so we can synchronize the information as we want, and all this is configurable. Also, we have some statistics about the number of jobs per days. We can filter them if we want to see only the failed jobs. And so to troubleshoot, we can drill down in the graphics to have the list of the failed jobs and go into the logs of each of them. As I said, we have the full traceability for each of them, so it's easy to find the issue and resolve it so that this integration will always work. And here now, if we go to SAP, we can search for this new part number, so 13378, and we can see that it exists now. It has been automatically created. So there is no manual work to do that. And after, according to the configuration, some information has transferred. Here you can see the late light information here, but it's a choice where to put it, where to put the information in SAP. So it means everything goes automatically. Here now we are back in 3DEXPERIENCE in the web interface, and we can see that the LED light enterprise item number has been set by TIFF Cloud also. So all this was automatic. So Johannes, I let you comment this.
Yes, so now that the design has been updated, we can also assume that there has been a review process. We have an approval for releasing the new design, including the LED light. So what the designer can do now directly from his SolidWorks environment is to initiate the release process in 3DEXPERIENCE. And as you can see, the LED light and all the sub parts have now switched status to released. So we can assume that this is now official information that can safely be used by downstream processes. We are not showing that in this scenario, but you can also push the status across to SAP so that the purchaser, for instance, can be sure that this information is reviewed, released, and can be trusted. We also want to release the entire and updated assembly. So the whole excavator assembly is now also released, and this will again trigger events on the TIFF Cloud side.
Yes, exactly. Now the integration is configured so that when the product is released, the BOM is transferred to SAP. And we can see here that there is a new job for transferring the EBOM to SAP, and we can see that the EBOM has been transferred and the job is completed. So we have all the information about this exchange. So if we go to SAP, before that, there was only the part was existing, but without any link. And now if we open the EBOM of the mini excavator, we can see this new LED light. The 13378 is now there, and it's ready to be manufactured.
And the good thing, Philip, is that none of this has to be taken care of by the designer. All of this happens automatically in the background. So the administrative user interface is only for the integration administrator to use. So the flow of information is ensured, it's automatic, the information is consistent, and the updates happen without any manual interaction from anyone.